Hi, this is Lokesh, and today we are going to discuss in the link text in Selenium IDE. And previous videos I discussed about the what are the locators presented in Selenium IDE, how to use the ID and name. Now we are going to discuss in link text. This is all about the theory part. I already wrote on that, and today we going to make sure of the we are going to automating the Facebook. Okay. This Facebook first theory part, this the locator is a hyperlinks. This is basically we saw that when we are going to the newly register any page or any website, at that time we saw that a registration, that is another hyperlink. That hyperlink to redirect to the registration page. On the page we are going to some given the some values and we are getting the login credentials. And that purpose we are going to check today how to use the link text and how to we redirect the page. Today we are going to that portion. First, this is a format of the link text. Link equal to some what is the link text presented. That link text we need to copy on the. This is the we are going to automating this on a Facebook homepage. We need to launch on Facebook homepage and we need to read navigation of the place. We need to open Firebug. We need to see the what is the link is presented on the birthday page. On that birthday page, we need to put the prefix of the link into the target portion, and we are going to check in. This is the link test. This is the Facebook. Okay. Now this is the Facebook. We are going to see this is the in this place we are checking. This is an hyperlink. First, we need to raise the Firebug. Rise up. See, now this is the link test contains in HTML format. If this is a hyperlink represent the A, hyperlink have a ID. We can use ID or else we can use the name of the text of that particular hyperlink. This is the hyperlink text and copy on that. See, it's represent hyperlink here to here, and also the middle of the text is present. That text we are going to copy, we are checking. Now I open this an ID, Selenium IDE. Here click and wait is a command. Target, what is the target is a link equal to which is the we copied and that copied name, and choose select that one and find. Now see the yellow color is coming. Now that is an indication. Okay, now if you want to see also we can run, we can redirect that one. Now it clicks, privacy it is showing like this. Okay, if you click OK, then it will go the next page, otherwise it will not go. That is a link test. Okay, link test is satisfying. Now we are going to discuss CSS selector. CSS selector has some prefix of the tags. Okay, tag name and ID, the combination. So CSS selector is not only, it will not take as an ID, it will take the combination also. Okay, if you use ID name is basically they are using ID and name of that, but we will use in CSS selector the combination of two. It's a tag and input ID, tag and class, and tag and attribute, and tag, class and attribute also, inner text also we can use. What is the CSS selector is basically? CSS selectors are string patterns used to identify an element based on the combination of HTML tags, ID, name, class and attributes. What is that? It means this is a See, this is an ID, and tag is present as an a anchor tag, and if you can see that, see here input is in a tag. We can use the tag name also. The class, this is a class, this is a class name. If it is a class name is only a single is presented on particular location, then we can use a class name. If it is a multiple class names are presented, we are not going to use on the class name. Okay, with the combination of you can use the ID and which is the locator name is presented uniquely, that name we can use, okay, for finding purpose. And locators by CSS selector is a more complicated than the previous methods. Previous methods means we saw that ID, name and link test. It's an easy way to find what is the link test, where is the ID, where is the name. It's an easy ways to find, but here is a difficult. It's a combination that is very difficult to find. It's complicated. It is the most common location strategy and advanced Selenium uses because it can access even those elements that have no ID or class. If that particular text box don't have an ID or name, but we want to access that one, at the time we can use the tag name and which is the near in the class name. Based on the attribute we can use and we can process on that. CSS selectors have many formats, but we only focus on the most of the commonly used. These are all of the commonly used: tag and ID, tag and class, and tag and attributes, class, attributes, and inner text. And today we are going to discussing the tag and input. Locating by the CSS selector, tag and ID. We will use a Facebook email text box in the example. As we remember, in this it has an ID of email and we have the already accessed to a locator by the ID section. This time we will access the CSS selector with ID in access to that very same text. Previous video we are already discussed how to access the ID. Now we are going to discussing with the tag name, attribute name, and also IDE name. This is the syntax: CSS equal to tag hash ID. ID is represent the hash symbol. Okay. Tag HTML tag is the represent the element beginning access. Hash, it has should always be presented when using CSS selector with ID. ID is represent the element. See, this is a tag name, this is an ID. Okay, this representation purpose we are using. Okay, navigate to Facebook homepage and we need to keep it at the Firebug and we can put on the take that input and email. Okay, this is an syntax we will be keep it on that, and you can use the find button if it is exactly find it or not. Okay, now we are going to here, you can set that email box. Now this is our email box. Now I'm going to remove this one and I can keep it as a link. Click and wait. Here is CSS equal to input is my tag, hash email is an ID email. Now see this find button, yellow button is coming, yellow color is coming, right? That is called as is a combination, which is the combination tag and attribute. Every time hash is a representation. When we are going to take a CSS selector, hash is a mandate to use an ID to represent, and it will capture the ID name and it will give to that our classification. Sometimes say this have the input as a class name also is there, and later video I will explain how to take the class name also. Okay, That's all about today, and in next video I will explain that remaining topics. Which are the remaining topics are presented? Remaining topics are tag and class, and tag and attributes, and tag class and attributes, and inner text. These remaining topics I will explain in the later videos. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like my video. Thank you.